If you guys didn't know already, the Faire is open. It opened this morning right at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So sit back, grab yourself a turkey leg, a whole bunch of beer, and let's spend all of our gold. To start things out, about 30 minutes prior to the gates opening, everybody gathered at Prevelia Bank where Owen spawned a bunch of purple moon gates. Now these purple moon gates didn't quite work in time, but that's okay because prior to the event, everybody was passing around tons and tons of beer bottles, cider jugs, and different pitchers of margarita and mimosas. It was a blast. There were so many hiccups everywhere and everybody mingling with each other and checking out each other's elite threads and all that cool stuff. So many juicy outfits. It was awesome. Which leads me to the next question. Is there going to be a fashion show this year? I really hope there is because the fashion show was tons and tons of fun. So, Owen, Luthieus, Expo, the fashion show stage is still there. Let there please be a fashion show. Hey guys, I've already finished filming all the dialogue for this video, but I just noticed a quick announcement from Owen that says there is in fact going to be a fashion show Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm really excited about that. On top of, there's going to be a Shimmer Nightfall Frenzied Ostrich raffle that will finish at August 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern. Super cool there. And then also a boxing match for the King's Faire closing ceremonies. Hell yeah. Oh, and King's Faire House and Inn decoration contest. Link in the description below. Once the gates finally opened and we were allowed to come in and they went from a purple to a golden hue, then it was a madhouse getting in there. It was so crazy. It was just like a Black Friday sale. So many people rushing straight to the ticket booth. But if you're like me, then after you got your tickets, you went straight to the Prevelia merchant where you dropped about 400 Prevelia coins in a matter of 25 seconds. This year, the Shimmer Nightfall is definitely going to be a popular one. That dark purple looks really, really good on the paper doll. And not only that, but if you guys are boaters out there, this, in my opinion, is by far the coolest looking boat that there has been so far. The clothes are very savage or Viking themed. I personally grabbed myself one of those bone belts and all the other stuff, obviously. Seemed like a lot of people actually went and spent as much Prev coins as they could for that perfect outfit, blessed everything, dyed it how they wanted, and came right back in. There was no hesitation to buy all the really cool goodies this year on the Prevelia King's Faire merchant. I didn't get it yet, but I more than likely will, but that ankle long hair just screams Rob Zombie to me all over. I love it. Obviously the juggling bottles, I mean, it's just like the juggling balls from last year except for their beer bottles. They're brown as to normal, but then the actual label is changed depending on whatever hue you're lucky enough to get. I myself got a metallic pickle one that I like a lot. It's really, really cool. And of course the house deco. How could you even forget about the house deco? The deer antler skull is super cool. The Celtic mirror, even the sharpening stone looks like something you would pull Excalibur straight from. So many awesome house decorations this year. Times like these that I'm really glad my girlfriend doesn't play this game, because if she saw all the different plushies, we would have spent more than just the 20 Prev coins per plushie. Instead, we probably would have gotten multiple of these plushies. They are really cool, and yeah, they're cute, let's be honest. If you missed last year, they are returning some of the stuff like the segmented tunic and the sarong and even some of the house decorations. I myself was lucky enough to pick up what I wanted last year, but if you weren't playing or you just didn't have the Prev, now's your chance. Once you're done dropping all of your Prev coins, make sure head right back, pick up your tickets. The tickets are 2.5K per ticket this year. I don't remember if they were 1K last year or if they were still 2.5K. You can turn in your old tickets for the new ones. However, I wouldn't recommend that. Instead, just get your 2.5K, buy as many tickets as you're willing to spend, but then also keep in mind, monsters will be randomly dropping these throughout the week. Then when you get your tickets, every event costs either 1 or 2 tickets, depending on which event it is. Now, we're going to have all of our same favorite games, including Whack-A-Muck, that I started to see the startings of another protest. We'll see if that thing gets out of hand again and the cops show up again, just like they did last year. Also, the drinking game that you know Pone Star is going to win that. Also, there is the Pylon Gladiators, which was a lot of fun, but there's also some new ones. There's the Balloon Pop, which was really good, and I did very poorly at. The Log Rolling, which I thought was pretty cool watching those animations. The Produce Pitch, which just gotta hit the middle and the giant target, but it's hard to hit that middle. The Ship Race, which to no surprise had all of the world famous boaters, including Crew himself. Also, there's the Statue Carving. Statue carving sure was cool. I really enjoyed seeing the Mongbat statues amongst all the other things. Once you pay your ticket, you're in a queue, and then you jump into the event and you're participating. There isn't really any ounce of skill to it. It's all purely luck. Pay your ticket and hope for the best. You can play each game up to X amount of times, each one having their own, and then at the end of the week, there is an individual reward based on the event that you played. Every event has its own trophy. Trophies are given to first, second, and third place, as well as a collectible card to anyone who participated in any of it. At the end of it all, though, there is an entire event score reward, and those people will be given some really cool trophies. Something else I was really excited about was the new addition to face tattoos. There is a multiple amount of different tattoos you can choose from, and even color the tattoos. You can go with the traditional black tattoo, or you can go with blue. That's the color I personally went with. Yellow, green. You just need to go check out yourself and figure out which tattoo you want. For 20 Prev coins, you can get a tattoo, and then another 10, you can actually color the tattoo. Something else that's really cool, 2 easy tips. One is make sure that before you leave, you go to the Shady Fortune Teller, give them 1 ticket. What this will do is it will increase your damage to all creatures by 10% for 6 hours. Now what's really cool is this buff will actually persist through death, so no matter how many times you die, you will still have the buff as long as it hasn't been 6 hours. Another tip is once you enter the fair, whatever you have equipped in your hand, whether it's a spell book or a sword or whatever, it's going to go straight to your backpack. So make sure when you leave the fair, you actually go to shelter, re-equip your weapon before you go anywhere else. Sorry, thieves. Now, each event has a different amount of times you can attempt the event and a different cost as well. You would be spending about 4.5 million gold if you did every event every single time. So what I personally would do if I was trying to win at every single event, or as many as I possibly could, starting out, I would participate in every single event. Once I've realized that some of the events I'm just not going to win because I had bad luck on them, I'm going to stop putting money into that one and focus on the ones that I am in the top 4 or 5 or so like that. Those are the ones that I know I still have a chance and I should keep continuing to put money into. With that being said though, you may have some of your favorite ones that you want to win and you don't really care about the others. Something similar to me, whereas I'm going to be participating in the drinking contest and the axe throwing on a daily basis. The other ones, I'm just not really going to push for. The ship race. I'll push for the ship race. Keep in mind though, this event is to sink gold out of the game, and that creates a better economy for us all. So if you want to win and you want to take the entire event score, by all means, definitely play every single game, every single day. That way, you too can have your part in making Outlands a longer lasting, better thriving economy like it already is. Which leads me to my next thing. In less than a month, we're already having an expansion for the game, including more houses and all kinds of other crazy stuff like chivalry and necromancy and new aspects and tier 14. Thanks guys. You guys constantly pump out content like no other, and it is much appreciative for a free MMORPG. Thank you. Thank you. There you have it, guys. That right there is King's Faire 2021. I hope you guys are excited as I am for the whole thing. Also, if you guys want to join me on the live streams every Wednesday and Saturday night at 8:30 Eastern, where we have a ton of fun playing Ultima Online Outlands. Thank you so much to everybody out there that's hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that like button before you head out of here. And we're going to go ahead and have ourselves a Horny Toad Blonde. That's the beer of the day. It was the beer of the day last year when we were doing the King's Faire, so it's going to be the beer of the day again. Join me on stream tonight and I might shotgun the beer again. Who knows? Lone Star Gaming out.